Hey guys, it's Kayla here, and it's Horoscope 101 channel. It's Sunday, it's my day, and it's been zombie week. I watched a whole crap load of zombie movies that my friend brought over because I don't really have that many that, especially ones that, people may have not seen so much of. But the one I chose to do is called Dead Snow. This is a pretty sweet steelbook of hers that she had. And honestly, out of this deck, it was the best movie that I can say it's the best zombie movie I've probably ever seen, to be honest. It had everything. It has gore, it has sex, it has drinking, it has just everything you look for in a zombie movie, and it takes place in winter. So obviously snow makes blood look crazy. And this movie came out in 2009, and it's directed by Tommy Wirkola. And basically it's just these medical students are on Easter break, and Vegard, I believe his name is, rents a cabin for them all to go hang out in, and his girlfriend Sarah decides that she's going to meet them there the next day because she wants to hike in. She's more, I guess, outdoorsy and sporty, and wants to take in the countryside, I guess, before she gets there. So that's fine. They drive up, and they spend the day skidooing and tubing, and by nightfall they're hanging out, drinking, and playing Twister by the fire, and really good acting, I have to say. And it is all in subtitles because I believe they're speaking Norwegian. I think it's a Norwegian movie. So if you don't mind subtitles, it's really hard to forget that you're reading this movie. It's a treat. So anyways, the girl goes out into the outhouse. She thinks she sees somebody, freaks out, runs in, and the guys go to investigate. And when they open the door, they see this creepy old guy just out in the middle of nowhere, and he kind of rudely invites himself in and wants coffee. And so he just kind of stares at them awkwardly for a little while they're all sitting around just kind of looking at each other. And so he asks, what's a bunch of college kids like you guys doing up here in the woods? So they inform him that they're on Easter break, and they're just, getting a little R&R, I guess. He's just kind of laughs. He's like, it's a strange place to go. Clearly you don't understand or know the history of the woods that you're in. And so they just all kind of huddle around and listen to his story, and he tells him about how back in the day, during, I guess, whatever Nazi war or whatnot, the Nazis came over and tried to take over the town, and they went really far, too far, and started breaking in to people's houses and taking their prized possessions and family heirlooms and any really gold or money and stuff like that. But I guess the townspeople eventually kind of got together and banished them to the woods and left them there to perish. And it's obviously winter, it's cold, and they shouldn't have been able to survive. So now they're called the Evil Woods. And the kids are kind of freaked out now, but at the same time they're just okay, you're just a whack job. You're the one walking around out there. It's just weird. So that's it. He excuses himself and he leaves. And come morning, Vegard wants to, maybe go out and meet his girlfriend halfway because she hasn't shown up yet. And because of the story that old guy told, he's a little worried. And so he heads out, and that's when all the craziness starts. I mean, just like on the cover here, you can see the zombies come out of the snow. There's a scene in here that because the old guy, it was really funny because one of the kids we're medical students, I'm sure we can help ourselves or whatnot. He grabbed him by the throat and he's like, when your guts are hanging out and you're bleeding uncontrollably, you think you can like stuff all your innards back in and stitch yourself back up, and totally freaked them out. But there's a scene in here where this guy gets his throat slashed, and he actually sits there on the skidoo and stitches himself together. It's crazy, and it's gross, and it's everything a zombie movie should be. It's listed as a comedy horror, which I thought was kind of funny because it's not really laugh out loud funny. There's a few scenes where, I mean, it's kind of like, huh, but it's not, I don't know. But the makeup on these zombies are great. The acting is great. I don't understand the words of the music, but the music sounds great. And, you know, it is, like I said, probably one of the best zombie movies that I've ever seen. So if you haven't seen Dead Snow, I highly suggest you go watch it if you can stand to read some subtitles. And I'm letting you know you'll forget all about it because the story's that good. So that's it for me this week, and I'll see you guys next week. Take care.